our sight tonight. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Bagley. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley and Giles, both former Blue Devils, are the 4 and the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the point guard. A lot of speed out there, Chris. Should be a track meet tonight. You played in a number of systems. Did you prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Kings. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Fox. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
White the pass to Markkanen. The layup missed.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Pass to Giles, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And you see flashes of brilliance with Harry Giles. And eventually, Chris, you think he'll put it all together.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do, Kevin. He missed so much time in both college and his entire rookie year. I mean, a little behind the curve in that regard, but the talent is clear. And there was a reason why he was once the top-rated player in his draft.
Free throw good, Giles.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Here's Hield. Right through the D for the layup.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. He'll really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Right side, Porter. The floater. Here's Markkanen, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
Hield dishes to Fox. Plays it up off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Levine coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And the pass to Markkanen. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Markkanen's got his second bucket tonight.
What a gifted shooter Markkanen is, and it's because of how confident he is taking these shots.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Leading by 5. Pass to Fox. Over White. Fox, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And there's Porter on the assist by Markkanen.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. White against Fox. White drives in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise. And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
No good on the free throw.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Good on the second free throw. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Hield after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Hield finds Fox. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Fox against White. Carter right side. Over Giles. Again, Chicago.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Minnesota. Now the feed to Bagley. And that one, good.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Now White, talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Porter in the corner. Launches a 3. A new 14 for the Bulls. Markkanen kicks to Porter. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Second shot opportunity. Trying to get open is Carter. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Fox against White. Hield outside. good and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
White the pass to Porter. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Levine for 3. The rebound by Giles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Hield. Sacramento gets it back. It's good.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here is Carter. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D. Blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Giles. Parker comes in for Bagley. Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Buddy Hield. Here's Fox. He's got 8. Shoots from 12. It doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. And, Greg, you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
That one is off. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
And he sinks the second. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Puts it up off the inbound, and there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 10.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Fox against Satoransky. Rejected by Len. It's 2-on-1. Here's Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bulls trail by 11. Satoransky looking around. He kicks it to Valentine. Down low. Here's Dunn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Love the mentality of Dunn. Looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Kings leading now by 9. Outside, Fox. And stolen by Dunn. Now here's Valentine. Covered by Barnes. Joseph against Satoransky. The shot's good. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Inside, Len. Felicio with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
And that one falls for Young. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come here in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on, let's
I bet.
Go to the next. Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get off shot blockers.
Here's Fox. After Denzel Valentine's bucket, Fox, the bounce pass. Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Oh, great ball movement there.
.158 left to play in the first quarter. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
A moment here to see the numbers for Dunn.
He's averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. Barnes outside. A floater. Here's Len. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Number 1, the Kings. Number 5, the Bulls.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. It made things difficult out there. He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Now look, and when Parker's healthy, he's an effective player. He's battled a lot of injuries, and he's still fighting and competing.
And he can't hit the second. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. Dunn misses.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Parker kicks to Fox. Dishes it to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Bagley.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now, here is Young. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Young passes to Dunn. Now, here's Valentine. Covered by Barnes. And again, Chicago. No good. Joseph has an open look. Off target from outside.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Young finds Satoransky. To the paint. Here's Felicio. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Fox. Connects on the foul line jumper. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
So creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Fox, he brings the handle game in and game out.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
The Kings leading. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Bielitsa. Corey Joseph is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Parker in at the small forward.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Here's Joseph. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Fox. Here's Len. That one doesn't drop. Good defensive work there by Young. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. And Young slams it home.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Outside, Fox. To the inside. Len. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the Bulls now. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Felicio, the pass to Young. Over Bielitsa. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Satoransky. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley comes in for Len, and Hield subbed in for Corey Joseph. Here's Levine. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And that one misses. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Donna, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. And Markkanen throws it down.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys roll.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Fox against White. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Now here's Hield. He has 6. 4 on the clock. They get the rebound. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Moves back up. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young. Wow, hammering it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Sacramento with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Hield. That one falls. Hield's got 8 points.
Hield is so quick on the drive, blasting through the defense, easily getting all the way to the cup.
The Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Levine. Passes to White. Now here is Carter. Feeds it to Young. It's stolen by Bagley. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. But now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for Sacramento. Giles is checked in. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Levine.
Oh, see that? Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And Sacramento has possession. Fox with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Bielitsa. There's the pass to Giles. That's a 2 from Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And Levine throws it down.
An absolute wrecking ball in the drive. I mean, Levine is all about dunking it with authority.
Here's Fox. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Bielitsa. free throw off from Fox.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
And it's Carter missing.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Heel. The Bulls have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Bean passes to Carter. White against Fox. 5 to shoot. Outside, Markkanen. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
And here is Hield. He's got 10. Outside, Fox. Shoots over Markkanen. Fox, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now. Puts it up from 12. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And then Levine with the jam.
That's the specialty of Levine. If you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on him.
The Kings trail by 7. Timeout called by the Kings. And the stretch big man Lauri Markkanen, very strong player on offense.
You know, I told you, Kevin, there's no secret. I like Markkanen best when he is a bit greedy, searching for a shot. I mean, sometimes I feel he can defer too much, but he has the skills to be a great scoring threat if he is playing aggressive.
And now a quick review at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. First in assists, 4th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Now, here's Fox. He's got 16. With a step back. Here's Bagley. It's deflected.
Oh, the coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fox looking it over. Lock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Bean passes to Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And the length of Porter that time is a problem for the D, especially when he's close to the basket.
And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
Free throw good. Porter. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. and they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team, maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Otto Porter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fox against White. Pass to Markkanen. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Fox. Levine against Bogdanovich. Out to Carter. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
Well, you see the improvement. Fox really shoots with such confidence and precision from deep now.
And here's White following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Here's Giles, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Levine. He's got 9. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they've kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
And that one falls for White. Some changes for Chicago. Felicia's checked in for Carter. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. Then for the Kings, Alex Len's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Barnes. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Markkanen. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down against Joseph. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Valentine. And White kicks to Valentine. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Passes it to Giles. There's the dish to Len. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Len. Markkanen on the double team. Bogdanovich wide open. No good from outside.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead. And for the Kings, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Joseph dishes to Bogdanovich. Poked loose and stolen by Dunn. 3 on 3. Here's White. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
.144 left to play here in the half. Joseph looking around. They need this. Barnes. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
Chicago making some changes. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Joseph. The Kings trail by 12. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. Hield outside. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-7 run. Floats it up for Young. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hield against Satoransky. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great instincts on the break. Dunn seems to have a knack for running the right route.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Lyolitz is checked in. Hield outside. Pass to Parker. From deep. Hield can't hit.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Dunn kicks to Satoransky. 23 seconds left now here in the second. Felicio, the pass to Valentine. Clock at 4. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Valentine's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Parker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. It's good from the top of the key. And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Kings trail by 14. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And for the Bulls, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You see Zach LaVine in the Bulls uniform, and it's hard not to think of the trade that sent him here. He was a big part of the deal that sent Jimmy Butler out of Chicago.
And with LaVine and the Butler trade, there were a lot of critics at the time. But you know what, Greg? It's worked out for the Bulls.
And Kevin, the Bulls took a chance with LaVine, and he's developed into a bright young star. Took another risk giving him a big contract after the injury, but he's come back better and stronger since then.
Free throw good, LaVine.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, LaVine continues to impress as the years go on.
And so LaVine nails both of them. And here are the Kings now. They trail by 16. Porter against Fox. Now the pass to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hield's got 13.
I love seeing Hill shoot the 3 ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
LaVine against Hield. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Carter. Over Giles. The putback, and Markkanen on the follow. 11 points in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Fox. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading by 15. Outside, Markkanen. White against Fox. Trying to get open as Carter goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Fox to the middle. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Over in the corner, White. And it's off from 3-point range. The Kings trail by 17. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, we've seen more of this recently from Fox, a confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Oh, the aggressiveness Bagley plays with is so impressive, mainly because he forces the D to compromise.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
That's good from Bagley.
Yeah, well, not many players were sought after as much as Bagley when he was coming out of high school. I mean, just about every big-time college had him on their radar.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Levine. Pass to Carter. Over Giles. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Here's Giles. He has 5. Healed from outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with the Nets, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Levine against Hield. The feed to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
With noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
And here are the Kings now, as their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Fox, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm.
Oh, look at him fly!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Here's the 3. Carter pulls it in.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
White drives in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Kings trail by 20. Fox kicks to Bagley. Pass to Hield. Here's Giles. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bucket is good. 15 points for Zach LaVine.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 23 to stop the run. The pass to Barnes, and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
And credit goes to everyone, coaches, players, front office. I mean, they've all been determined to avoid a repeat of last season. The results speak for themselves.
And it's good for 2.
Still his go-to shot. Give Barnes any room to get comfortable from there. He's going to score.
Levine against Hield. Picked away. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Shot clock reset for Sacramento.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Towering presence with superior height. Markkanen doesn't need much lift to throw it down.
Sacramento with the ball. Outside, Fox. Offensive rebound. Bagley got a piece of it. Levine against Fox. On the wing, Porter. Looking to get it going. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Carter. The kick out to Porter. From the arc. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And that's now 7 points for Otto Porter Jr. Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside, Fox. Good work defensively by Carter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the numbers here for White? He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the versatility of Porter is huge. I mean, he's an outstanding perimeter defender, in addition also to being a proven scorer.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Carter. Dunn comes in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky subbed in for White. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa. He checks in for Harry Giles. Parker comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in for Hield. Well, you look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
Now, here is Young. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Count that bucket. And that's 11 points for Thaddeus Young. Here's Joseph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fox against Satoransky. Pass to Bielitsa. To halt the run. Satoransky grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And that one's good, Barnes.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Satoransky. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Dunn. Rebound by the Kings. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fox, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Fourth, De'Aaron Fox.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
When you can shoot like they can, why not? I mean, the threat of their shooting make them more effective at the point.
Free throw good, Porter.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Bulls making a switch here. Felicio's checked in. Then for the Kings, Alex Len comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Farrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. He's off on the second.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Here's Farrell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Yeah, easy call.
For Sacramento, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. The first one falls. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Feeds to Young. Parker with the steal. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Parker, with no one around, gets to the corner and buries it.
The former #2 pick in the 2014 NBA draft, Jabari Parker, is out there to score just like this.
Now, here's Dunn. 11 points in the game. And again, no good by Chicago. It's Parker outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And it's Dunn penetrating, and Dunn with the slam.
A masterful penetrator. Once Dunn notices an opening in the defense, he tears it asunder.
Here's Farrell. Got a hand on it. And they're on the break. Here's Valentine, and the jam by Valentine.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Farrell. Satoransky covering. Young against Parker. Bielitsa passes to Parker. Here's Len. Clock is at 3, and he comes up with the deuce. Len's got 6 points.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
To the left side wing. It's deflected. Stolen by Joseph. And now Sacramento on the break. In the corner, Farrell takes the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Farrell's got 5 points now this quarter.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Now here's Satoransky. Inside. Stolen by Joseph. And here we go. Kings running again. Farrell for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Now here's Satoransky. Rejected by Len. Here's Farrell. He's got 8. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Farrell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Out left to the wing. Here's Valentine. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Bielitsa. Sweet little floater.
What touch from the crafty Serbian. I mean, I love watching Bielitsa finish with the soft floater.
Done outside. Passes to Young. Jacks up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. There's Parker with the 3. That one, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 15. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Len out there with Parker, and it's Bielitsa in at the 3 spot. Here's Carter. Young trying to break free. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 15. In the corner, it's Levine. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. It's Parker, top of the key. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Bielitsa against Levine. Shot clock at 6. Down against Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Bulls shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Satoransky. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. Finished off the break.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Bogdanovich against Dunn. Left side Levine. Young with no one around. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 6th assist on the night. The Kings trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Parker. And he makes that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bulls leading by 16. Satoransky with it. And here's Levine. Back to Satoransky. And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he is very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Free throw good, Satoransky.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
White, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Kings also with the sub. Harry Giles is checked in for Alex Len. Both shots good from the stripe. The Kings trail by 18. On the wing, Heel. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Parker against Carter. Parker dishes to Fox. A good look from Parker. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. White looking around. Levine inside the three-point line. That shot off, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. Healed right side. There's the three. Satoransky grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's White. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Fox. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's White. It's tipped. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Satoransky, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
The Kings trail by 21. Now Fox. Parker inside, defended by Carter. And that one's good. Parker.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
The pass to Satoransky. To the paint. Fox with the steal. They're running. Here's Heel. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about the toughness from Heel to convert the basket despite the foul? What an effort.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Satoransky. Free throw drops for Hield. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Not letting the defense alter his shot. I mean, Bogdanovich so good at remaining in control on the way up.
Here's Levine, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's White. Pass to Markkanen. A baseline J. Sacramento grabs the miss. Giles has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Hield. But they'll get another chance.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
White against Fox. White drives in.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And that one falls for White. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across
everybody.
the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Carter. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's White. Markkanen kicks to White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one drops.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half. Gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
He hits both from the stripe. And here are the Kings now. Out to the right wing. Looking to end his cold spell. And White with the block.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Levine. Passes it to Markkanen. Over in the corner. White shoots over Fox. But they get it back. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, well, look, Porter is an athletic player, someone who forces contact on his way up.
Free throw good. Porter. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Healed against Levine. A pass to Fox. Loud pass to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Healed against Levine. The pass to Markkanen. No good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Pass to Fox. Back to Healed. Passes it to Giles. The lead now cut to single digits. Giles has got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Levine against Hield. Six on the shot clock. With the shot. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. And it's sent back by Carter. They retain possession.
With such a large frame, sometimes all you can do is foul Bagley when he's down low.
First one falls for him. And so Bagley nails them both.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
White the pass to Carter. Outside Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Over Bagley. And again, Chicago. No good. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
And Levine, here we go. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. And that's 12 points for Wendell Carter.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
The Kings trail by 8. Right side, Fox. 1:49 left in the fourth. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Fox has got 25 points. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Markkanen. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, growing up in Finland and going to college in the U.S., Lauri Markkanen quickly made the adjustment to the NBA, making the all-rookie team with the Bulls.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Sacramento making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. The Kings running out of time. Outside, Fox. Down low, Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And the guts Bogdanovich has to take this shot. Wow. You can tell he loves the spotlight.
Outside, Levine. Here's White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Parker. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Banked in off the glass.
There's no fear in this man's eyes. Parker upping his intensity and embracing the spotlight. Love it.
And White kicks to Porter. For the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
A gear-shifting player who keeps you on your heels. I mean, Fox, he's great at picking up contact.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and miss even one free throw right now.
Levine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Hield.
He's excellent at slashing to the bucket. When Levine attacks like this, he forces the D's hand.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 7. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now, Clark. You think there's enough time?
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Lauri Markkanen.
And he's been out there doing his thing, just dominating on the glass. There aren't many players who put more into their rebounding than he does. And we saw that again tonight. Nobody could match his effort on the board.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
White against Parker. Outside, White. And there's the pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Here's Farrell. Sacramento again missing. So the Bulls win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.